Joined by the founder and operator, Mike Motko, streaming on Facebook right now. Mike, kind of move that food a little bit into the camera so people can see. Oh yeah, look at that hoagie. What's that big thing there with the cheese on it and the?
This is our salad.
It's huge.
Well, I mean, it's a catering salad, but all my items are made from love and how I would eat my food. And I'm not a small guy, so I like to eat a lot, and I think that Beaver County deserves a good, healthy plate and a good, full plate of food.
I think they're on board. So tell us about Hangry Mike's. When did you open, and what are some of your specialties?
So we opened June 1st, so we're sort of new, still in that honeymoon phase and working some stuff out, and I just love the opportunity to feed Beaver County, and I think that you can go around Beaver County and eat the same food, whether it's across the street or anywhere. Everyone has the same food, and even though it's good, I think that the food that I make is the same food too, but it's also elevated on steroids. So you get the large portions and the large fresh food, and I think that we deserve something like that in this area.
Now, where is Hangry Mike's?
Hangry Mike's is in Rochester, PA, in the heart of Rochester, right underneath the Rochester Hotel and Diamond Lounge.
And that's a historic building, goes back to the, I believe, 1920s. But it was the largest hotel between Pittsburgh and Youngstown, and it's come back to life. It is, once again, an active hotel.
Yeah, absolutely. It's thriving. It was built in 1928, so it has some tremendous history. I believe the Three Stooges stayed there for a while. So a lot of history, and just trying to bring back the community with some food and entertainment.
So you're right there on the ground level, free parking right on the street. And what hours are you open for lunch, dinner?
So we're open from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. So you get your full dose of Hangry Mike's all day.
And the name itself, Hangry Mike's. I think when I think hangry, I think that's someone they're so hungry. Oh, it says on your shirt, a state of anger caused by a lack of food, hunger causing a negative change and an emotional state. Yeah, no one wants to be hangry. You want to be.
No, absolutely. I like them to stay hangry, and that's kind of our mantra is stay hangry. So you always keep coming back for more. But Hangry Mike's started in Texas during COVID, and I had another job, another opportunity out there, and I got furloughed, and I figured, what am I going to do? Because who knows how long this is going to last. Mm-hmm. So I was like, in Texas, there's food trucks everywhere. So long story short, the food truck got pushed back, and I ended up coming home to Pennsylvania, and this opportunity arose, and we took it, and we launched fairly quick. And here we are.
Now, a couple of the items we have in front of us, the hoagies and salads. Talk a bit about what makes them special and unique.
Anywhere you go, you'd probably get a meatball hoagie with just meatballs, marinara, and cheese. We talk about the elevation. We start off with a great Pittsburgh tradition, a Mancini roll with garlic butter compote. We have fresh basil, peppers, and we have homemade meatballs, which has pepperoni, sausage, and a beef mix of short rib flank and short rib. So it's not just your traditional meatball per se. And then we have homemade marinara and 3 types of cheeses. We have grated mozzarella, grated Romano, and fresh mozzarella, topped with a whole bunch of more marinara.
Everyone at home listening, their mouths are watering right now, I'm sure. I can just visualize it. And so you mentioned that's the meatball one.
That's the meatball. I mean, and then we have, and this is that elevation I talk about is with some of these hoagies. If I were to say, hey, Scott, I got a meatball hoagie with mac and cheese on it, what would you say?
I'd say, what?
So this is the cowabunga, and I like to have a lot of play on words with my menus to make it fun and entertaining. So the cowabunga has pickles, again, on that Mancini roll, pickles, flank steak that we shave in-house, homemade mac and cheese, a homemade barbecue sauce, and black peppercorn bacon.
Ooh, a lot of thought there.
Yeah.
The salad again. What? That's not just some lettuce and a couple tomatoes. This is jam packed.
Yeah. So that's our Mediterranean mixed salad. It's got crisp Mediterranean mix loaded with cucumbers, red onions, grape tomatoes, roasted garlic croutons that we make in house, sharp aged cheddar, and then whenever it just starts to get a little too healthy, we throw some fries on it.
Well, it's the Pittsburgh way, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I love that idea.
And then, we put our homemade fresh ranch dressing that's made in-house. So we try to do everything the way our grandmas used to do it. Everything made by hand in house. So typically, it's you get a lot of frozen product everywhere else, but here you're going to get the best possible product and the biggest portions possible.
Talking with Michael Motko of Hangry Mike's, newest restaurant opening in June in Rochester, in the Rochester Hotel building, ground floor there. And do you have appetizers as well?
Yeah, appetizers. We have, again, the play on words, we have the loaded golden spud fries, which is basically a loaded fry. It's got ranch dressing, barbecue sauce, our homemade beer cheese, that black peppercorn bacon, and then we do a fried jalapeno rings on it as well.
Wow.
So we got sweet yam jams, which are sweet potatoes. A fan favorite is our bacon cheese tater cakes, which is basically a larger tater tot, but it's stuffed with bacon and cheese in it.
Oh.
We got fried bean greens, mozzarella sticks, pretzels, chicken fingers, and you can't forget about those pierogies.
Oh.
Yeah.
Slathered in butter and onions, I hope.
Yeah, it's dipped right in our garlic compote, so it's pretty good.
Genius. As far as for dinner, what are some of the items?
Well, we don't only have hoagies, so we have burgers as well. Again, it's that meat blend of skirt rib and short rib. But we have a fan favorite is called the Smoke Show. It's got barbecue sauce that's made in house, peppercorn, bacon, cheddar, and it's piled high with crispy onion straws. So it's a smoky, cheesy chaos.
Smoky, cheesy chaos. I'll take two, please. But
Absolutely.
Love the idea. Now, is there? Do you guys sell drinks as well? Is there?
Yeah. So we partner with the Diamond Lounge, which is on the other side of our restaurant, and we serve a full service bar along with specials. There are happy hours from 4 to 6 every day. There's a lot of entertainment there with music and darts, and we got probably the best pool tables around.
The blue pool tables, right?
Yes.
Well, Mike, talk a bit about your background. You said you were in Texas. You came back to Western Pennsylvania. Where did you grow up, and were you involved in any food establishments when you were here?
Yeah, I mean, 22 years in the industry. I can go on and on about my career, but I think that whenever I was a little kid, burning things in the microwave, and my parents. Growing up saying, I think my mom wanted me to be a priest, and my dad wanted to be a part of the road department, and I had other plans and picked like the easiest job possible, which was the restaurant industry.
Yeah, right.
I'm joking.
Yeah, short hours there, right?
Oh yeah. But I've been with many restaurant groups, culinary trained, traveled the country, opened hundreds and dozens of restaurants, and there was no better opportunity but to come home and be with my family and be with my wife and 2-year-old daughter, which she's crazy, but be home, be able to serve the community food, but also, have that lifestyle of being around town.
Mm-hmm. What makes you excited about Rochester, that location?
I think it's a hidden gem. I mean, I will say this, there's a lot of great food establishments there, and I eat my food, but I also go out and eat other people's food. I think that there's not enough good places to eat around the area. So please, if anyone has an idea, bring it to Rochester. There's tons of people here that want good food.
It is the hub of Beaver County, as they say. Yeah. We talked about some of the things, the hoagies, the salads, appetizers. Is there anything else as far as the menu you want to highlight? Or?
I mean, you have to come see it for yourself, but it's big, vibrant colors. There's a lot of pictures.
Black and yellow colors, I
Yeah,
guess.
Absolutely. I mean, and that's kind of the niche. Hangry Mike's is a nod to not only the working men and women of the Pittsburgh steel industry, because I wanted to keep it clutch like that, but it's for anybody that has worked a 10-hour, 12-hour, 15-hour shift, and I'm sure you've been there, Scott, where you're going home, you're driving home, and you're saying, geez, did I forget to eat today?
Yeah.
And you're stopping at Sheetz or something that's not too great, and you're driving through Rochester and you see Hangry Mike's and you're like, this is the opportunity to eat your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, because my hoagies are so big and there's so many ingredients on it that you're going to be filled in one bite and maybe slug down a beer or two.
I noticed burgers spelled Burgh too, like Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
As you can guess, I'm probably a Pittsburgh fan. So.
What are the hours and days of operation?
So 7 days a week again, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Bars is open until the last guest leaves. And Again, we're just trying to have fun. If you see me on Facebook, I like to have my play on words and keep it interesting. And we have specials. Mondays, burger night or burger day, and then Wednesdays is wing day. So those are $2 off any specialty burgers on Mondays and $2 off wings on Wednesdays. So a lot of good opportunity to savor my food for a reasonable price.
And it's Hangry Mike, spelled Hangry.
Yeah.
The Mikes. Okay. You have a website too, or you mentioned Facebook, or you?
Facebook mainly. I do some Instagram. A couple of my friends have gotten me into TikTok, which I'm an old head, so I'm still trying to get used to that.
Instagram lures me into a lot of restaurants. It just looks so good on there. A picture of a food, a plate of food. They doesn't even need a filter sometimes.
The internet does a lot of crazy things, but no filters on my food. I think that it speaks for itself whenever you look at it. So
it looks delicious. I'm going to make you hold it up again. Kind of tilt it towards the camera a little bit here. That's a hoagie, folks.
It's to go, but
that's a good question. Do you do to-go orders and is it sit down, dine in?
Yeah.
How big's the
So
dining room?
we have about 52 seats. I think our occupancy is 52 seats on the bar side, and then a full volume. On the restaurant side, and then a full volume bar the size of the hotel itself on the other side. So we got a lot of room for a lot of people. I think a funny story is the first week I was open, and ideally on Saturday you don't want to close your restaurant. But someone called in an emergency and said, "Hey, I have 100 people I need for a wedding reception."
Whoa.
And I said, "This is my first week open. Are you nuts?"
Yeah.
And, we made it happen because I want the people of Beaver County to understand that I'm here for you guys. There's nothing more to feed good people. And I had that opportunity to feed 100 people on a first Saturday that we were open and close it down for a wedding. So it was pretty cool. Pretty amazing.
I hope they go back there for the first anniversary. I think.
Yeah, I think they have to if they're listening.
Yeah. All right, Hangry Mike's. You mentioned the hours, right? Did I ask you that? Or?
Yeah, hours. We do takeout. We're on DoorDash as well. So if you feel like staying in your underwear on the couch, just pick up that phone and go on DoorDash.
I've done that. All right. Well, what else do you want people to know about Hangry Mike's? The open in June in Rochester, and just uniqueness. You said that's one thing that's important to you. The Beaver County has so many great food places, but you want to be a little bit unique. And is it the ingredients? It sounds like.
It's the homemade freshness. It's the ingredients. It's using product that is from the area. I stop at a local food market every day on my way to work to pick up some fruits and vegetables that we need. So I like to keep it fresh. I like to keep it clean. Obviously, the portion sizes are huge, and I think as a chef, there's no better way to explain it. But whenever you're in the kitchen and you see someone in the dining room taking that first bite, and they're like, "Wow!"
Their eyes go back in their head.
It's
like,
that
whoa.
wow factor where you're like, "I did my job today," and that's what hits my heart, and that's what I think many chefs can attest to, that realm of someone eating and picking up their food and giving the wow factor.
Are there any partners or anyone else it's important to mention?
Yeah, so we partner with the Rochester Hotel, which we are underneath, and the Diamond Lounge. It's a fully functional hotel, fully functional bar, and pool hall, and then we got the restaurant involved too.
Okay. Well, I'm wishing you a lot of success. I know everyone's hungry. Anyone listening to that has to be hungry. What you just said.
I'm sure they're on the road right now just beeping the horn and saying, "Man, I'm angry." So,
your staff's probably like, "Where is he? We got 10 orders just now." But all right, well, we look forward to staying in tabs with you as well. Staying in touch.
Thank you so much for the opportunity, and as always, stay hangry.
Yeah, love it. I'm an extra large. If you have any of those T-shirts, by the way. If I eat your food, I'll be an extra large. That looks really, really good.
Yeah, I actually, as we started, I lost 20 pounds, so I think that's from the heat and running around, and so I think I need to. It's winter's coming up shortly, so I'm gonna have to put on some of that back on.
Well, make sure, folks, you follow along Facebook. Hangry Mike's. That's Hangry. Mike Mocco, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
All right.
The best of Beaver County is easy to discover. It's right here. For over 3 years now, the show has been dedicated to shining light on the great things going on right here in your neighborhood and the people that are making it happen. This Thursday, enjoy conversation and insight from an intriguing lineup of guests who are creating excitement and having an impact right here in Beaver County. Your friends and neighbors at St. Barnabas are pleased to support the best of Beaver County. The radio broadcast will also be replayed each week from 11:30 to noon on Sundays on Beaver County Radio. Archived Best of Beaver County videos can be viewed on the WBVP WMBA Facebook page. It's your chance to encounter the best of Beaver County with host Mike Romai this Thursday starting at 11. For more information, visit beavercountyradio.com.
Scott Tatey back. I just realized here we are on Facebook and I had the camera on our logo, not on a delicious food. So I'm going to rectify that right now. Mike, here you got the hoagies. Talk about those two hoagies right in front of you.
So we got the meatball hoagie here. It's on a 12-inch Mancini roll, so extremely large hoagie, very thick hoagie with butter garlic compote, our homemade meatballs with pepperoni, sausage, and our ground beef mix, which is a skirt, flank, and short rib. Peppers on it. Fresh pesto, 3 types of cheeses, fresh mozzarella, shredded mozzarella, and grated Romano with our homemade marinara sauce, and our cowabunga that has that mac and cheese, freshly shaved flank steak, pickles, homemade barbecue sauce, and black peppercorn bacon.
That's one hoagie, folks. That's one. And then the salad, maybe hold that up a little bit and look at that, folks. And that's got everything and the kitchen sink. What do you got on that?
Yeah, we got our fresh Mediterranean mix, onions, cucumbers, cherry tomatoes. We have our homemade roasted garlic croutons, some Monterey Jack cheddar cheese, and then we top it with our fresh dressings, whether it's French, ranch, or blue cheese, whatever your flavor is there.
All right, at least you got the Facebook glimpse. If you want the real thing, though, and I think you will want the real thing, get down to Hangry Mike's. It's in the lower level of the Rochester Hotel, right there in the hub of Beaver County, Rochester. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.